Hey, guys. Uh, I'm doing stuff. Okay, so a guy on Instagram. I followed the restore the Snyderverse hashtag on Instagram and stuff. And this guy on Instagram, he makes this post, and obviously it's quite a controversial one. So I feel like I should shit. No, I feel like I should cover it. So here we go. This guy starts above like, "Hello everyone, we will discuss a subject that it's it's annoying." Okay, well, I can already point out your grammar's off, my friend, and I keep seeing it in the comments on fan pages very often. Sorry, I am a bit slow when it comes to reading, so you have to bear with me here. So So Batman can break someone's leg, ankle, arm, and whatever body part, beat criminals, causing them permanent brain damage, but criminals them is but killing them is where some of you so-called Batman fans start to be silly and draw the line and make a big deal. Make a big case with Batman don't kill. My friend, I don't want to be a prick, but considering your name is Batman BVS, I'm gonna consider your opinion a bit biased here, but I'm gonna roll with it here. I'm gonna roll with it. Okay. Many of you have played the Arkham game. I haven't. I've played like half of the first one, or like a quarter, and now I've gotten up to like the Pamela Isley fight, Poison Ivy fight. So yeah. I've not finished it, but I think if he's referring to the way you take them down and how that's obvious that you kill them, um, yes, but the game in universe, although it's bullshit, I will agree with you that it's bullshit. In universe, the game says unconscious, which is both bullshit, but it's incredibly funny. So yeah. So I don't know if that's what he's referring to, but yeah, and you see how aggressive those fights. Yeah. That must be. If you see those cool fights in movies and it's too aggressive, he's murder and etc. And we had them in Batman v Superman, but no. Okay, I need to reread them. If you see those cool fights in movies, it's too aggressive. I'm not sure I understand this guy's point here, but I'm gonna roll with it. You don't like them there. Laughing emoji. Ben played Ben Affleck, I should clarify. Perfect. Ben played Perfect, a different Batman. Again, that doesn't really make too much sense in sentence, but sentence. Um, a man who has lost everything, but was a part of his character development, but who wanted to see that? Definitely not you true fans. Loving Burton and Nolan made you guys being blind, ignoring their versions, killing more than Ben, who really had a motive. Okay, with Burton, I can agree with. I don't like the Burton movies, to be honest. Not because Batman kills or whatever, but also because they're fucking terrible. Oh, I'm gonna get roasted in the comments. But the Nolan trilogy, I can't really. I don't think that's true. The only death I'm currently recalling that Batman definitely inflicts is Dent's, Harvey Dent's. But that was like out of necessity. It was like a force, like the moment Superman snaps Zod's neck. It's a good moment. It's meant to, and also, and I'll get to the main point that this guy's missing in a bit. Just that's the only one I can think of right now. I assume that some people are going to bring up the gunpowder scene where Batman explodes the temple or whatever that the League of Shadows are in. Sorry. But a rule of films is that if you don't see a character die, they're not dead. So yeah, ignoring the river. Ben, who had really had a motive, who was in Gotham for 20 plus years and got redemption later in the Snyder Cut. I'm trying to say this in short. Loving directors and bashing the one you don't like, the fact that they might be friends and work to do. That's not really a point, my friend. Just because they're friends and doesn't mean I have to respect the pair of them. If that's what you're trying to say, honestly, I don't really understand what you're fucking typing. Ben Affleck did a great job as the Dark Knight, coming close to Arkham versions of Batman, and even Kevin Conroy agreed with that. Ah, yes, you like this guy. He agreed with me, so you must agree with this opinion. I have put my opinion there, but whatever. Anyway, it doesn't matter. That's not my point here. This is just so I can say a bit more. You all hate Clooney. I do not. I think he's a great Bruce Wayne. Not that bad a Batman. But he's the only one who didn't kill. You can't have it all. Have a great day. So the point, the reason this post doesn't make sense is they are just assuming that everyone's saying Batman killing is bad. And that's not entirely wrong. That some people do just go along those lines, but the problem people have with Snyder's interpretation of the Dark Knight is that he is fucking brutal. He is killing people left and right for no reason. Like, if there's a reason, if it's like a force of hand or he had no choice or whatever, it's fine. Also, it all comes down to actual motivation. The original story of the Batman was his parents died in the alleyway, and he vowed that no one should have to suffer the loss of parents like he did. I think someone put it that no matter how evil or how corrupt a criminal is, they have families and friends, and if the Batman killed them, he'd just be as bad as the criminals. That's the point. That's kind of what I put here. Batman, even there's a quote in Under the Red Hood that explains it pretty well. I can't edit it in here, and I can't remember it to a T either. So you just have to watch the film. Give DC your money. Excuse me. Sorry. Yeah. Also, I think I don't remember the channel, but they did a really long, like an hour-long video of the problem with Snyder's interpretation of Batman. I don't remember the channel, but they basically came down to Batman's will is always the strongest thing in the films. Like, no matter how corrupt a villain becomes or how much he's pushed, Batman always stays true to his morals. Both the comic book Batman and the Snyder Batman go through the same tragedy, and they react to different ways. That should at least clue you in that maybe this isn't quite the best interpretation of the Caped Crusader. I don't hate Snyder's interpretation, but I don't like it either. It's not perfect, but I don't think anyone ever is. I think that if you constantly just focus on what is and isn't everything, it's not that it becomes a bit too black and white. But that's the thing. This isn't a black and white scenario. Everything about it isn't just a no killing thing. Everything about Snyder's Batman is not Batman, other than the way he looks and the way he fights. He doesn't have the logic. He doesn't have the intelligence of Bruce Wayne. He doesn't have the wise. Well, I guess that's just a way of saying smartness. Um, he doesn't have the a what's the word? Will. The will of like keeping his morals to his side. Batman snaps in the Snyderverse, and the real Batman in the comics doesn't, or at least not in main continuity. I'm not aware. I haven't read all of the Batman comics. Let's see. It's like, I don't know. Like I said, the video I'm talking about put it in 4 different categories, and if I remember correctly, it was only like 1 out of 3. So yeah, I think you should just watch that video. It does a better explaining, does a better job at explaining it than me just talking about this post. But this is what I'm talking about. Everyone just seems to black and white the scenario, like Batman kills, therefore this version of Batman is bad, and and then there's the other side saying, well, Batman killed sometimes in the comics, like the early versions with what was his name, Bill Finger, I think, the fucking guy who ripped off, yeah, I think that's his name. The early version of Batman killed and even carried a gun. So therefore you're wrong. It doesn't just come down to this. It comes to, it's just a corruption of the character. It's not, he doesn't have the same ideologies and morals and his intelligence, his he has a cardboard. It's like buying a cardboard cutout of Batman. He looks like Batman. He stands there like Batman. He basically is Batman, but he's not acting like Batman. So I don't know. I think I just wanted to talk about this because I see this way too often on the internet. That's what this is. I don't know. I want to clarify. I'm not shitting on this guy, although his spelling is atrocious. His writing is atrocious. I'm just saying that I'm just putting my opinion out there because I think we should have discussions like this more often on the internet. I don't know. I know. Sorry about the clearing of the throat, by the way. Not a good time right now, but I wanted to just get this out here. Uh, yeah, unscripted video. I hope you liked it. You probably didn't. I'm gonna 12 minutes. Holy fuck. Okay. Bye.